Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
God grant us brand new mercies every single morning, and it's time for the praise break. Let's start the day in prayer. And I want everybody to please welcome my good friend, Pastor Keith Norman, the senior pastor of First Baptist Church, Broad Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. Pastor Norman, good morning, man. Happy to have you.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Come on, let's go to God in prayer. The blessing of God's glory is that he is able to do far more abundantly for all of us than we ever ask and or think. So today, Lord, I want you to do the extraordinary. Do that which, Lord, we would never have fathomed or imagined in our own thinking. But it is according to the power that works in us. So God, let your power flow strong in each and every one of the listeners today and to all of those whom we come into contact with. And God, let your power flow through us all throughout this day, and Lord, even over into the night, because according to your word in Ephesians chapter 3, verse 20 and 21, you're able to do far more abundantly than we think and or even ask. So God, if we haven't asked for it, do it anyhow. And God, if it crosses our mind, do it your way, because Lord, you do better for us and do more for us than we know how to ask for even ourselves. And do it in the name of Jesus Christ throughout all generations, forever and ever. This is our prayer today for the Rickey Smiley family. This is Dr. Keith Norman at the First Baptist Church, 2835 Broad Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, with worship services each and every Sunday morning, 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. When you're in Memphis, come by and see us.
All right, y'all, that's my friend and brother, Pastor Keith Norman, the senior pastor of First Baptist Church, Broad Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. So let's get this day going. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 14 after the hour, y'all. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, October 29th. Here's what's going on in the news. Hurricane Melissa has spun back into the Caribbean after devastating Jamaica. It is the strongest storm ever to hit the island. Hundreds of thousands are still without power. Overnight, Melissa made landfall in southeastern Cuba, forcing mass evacuations and bringing flooding rains and storm surge up to 12 feet. Forecasters warn of widespread destruction before the storm moves offshore toward the Bahamas. In other news, the government shutdown drags into day 29 with no end in sight. Thousands of federal workers are furloughed or working without pay, and SNAP benefits could run out or at least be delayed starting this weekend if lawmakers don't act. California's Attorney General Rob Bonta just filed a lawsuit against the administration, pushing to keep food stamp benefits going during the shutdown. He's pointing fingers directly at President Trump and Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins.
They are doing this on purpose. It is deliberate. It is intentional. They have the funds. They're just not using them. They have forced states to scramble to try and clean up the federal government's mess. And worst of all, they've left 41 million Americans unsure of where their next meal will come from.
VP Vance says over 1 million service members will get paid by the end of the week, and the Pentagon says they've dug up about $8 billion in unused research and tech funds to cover troop paychecks. But some lawmakers say the president doesn't even have the legal power to move that money around, while others say the funds could dry up before the November 15th payday. And in San Francisco, a federal judge just put the brakes on the administration's plan to lay off thousands of federal workers, saying it likely goes beyond the president's authority. This ruling keeps more than 4,000 government employees on the job, at least until the case is settled in court. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Gentlemen, yes, indeed, the World Series get down once again. The Toronto Blue Jays, they even up the series 2 games apiece, beating the Dodgers last night, man. Again, if y'all ain't watching the World Series, something the matter with you. Tune in, man, tune in. I got an update for you. Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier was allegedly had some manipulation with his performance on the court in NBA games as part of a gambling scheme. We all know what's going on. Well, the update is that he was facing some liens. He had an $8 million tax lien from the IRS, and he was trying to make some money pretty fast doing this gambling scheme, which is, he says, okay, I'm going to throw some games. I'm going to play poor. I'm going to take myself out of the game, and then I'm going to bet on against that. This thing is getting pretty crazy. And I didn't want to believe this happens. But now
That's crazy.
All this stuff.
I heard about it, Rock, but I couldn't believe it.
It's bothering me, Rick. It really bothers me.
It's probably been
Because it's
happening
like-
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, what are we watching then?
Absolutely.
Right.
Because one thing is like everybody has an off game every now and then, but now it's like, really?
Yeah, you really hurt. You really were faking that injury.
Come on.
It
I know
looked
who
like
wasn't.
you were.
I know who wasn't running a lot. He wouldn't.
Man, come on, dog. Speaking of that, man, Michael Jordan, he was speaking on load management about some, a lot of NBA players, they take off days now. They take off days to rest. And I'm going to play this later on in the show, man. We got some technical situations going on, but he pretty much saying, I never wanted to take an off day. That's another opportunity to prove and show your dominance. And people are paying tickets to come see you play. You got to put on the show and give it to them.
Absolutely. I agree.
1,000%. 1,000%, man. So
Y'all come see me at the comedy club tonight, but I'm going to take off.
Okay. Exactly, man. That's my quick sports report. This morning, sitting in for the Brent, we got Shamea in the studio. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Hey, best friends. Can y'all believe the rappers are now taking their beef from the studio to the courtroom? And things are getting pretty messy. There's more details coming up in the hot spot.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
in this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rick Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. We got the one and only the one and only Shamea from the Real Housewives of the ATL sitting in for the Brad this morning. Shamea, love you. Happy to have you.
Yeah, thank you, Ricky. I'm so excited to be able to sit here. What a brat, man. I made my debut on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for Sweet 16 last season, and we are currently filming Sweet 17. It ain't so sweet though, y'all. We beefing it up, but not worse than these rappers are beefing it up in this hot spot. Man, y'all, these rappers are taking a beast from the studio to the courtroom these days. Cameron just sued J. Cole over this song, Ready 24. Y'all know that song, Ready 24?
Yeah.
Well, in recent court, listen, it's a lot of cussing in there. In the recent court documents, Cameron claims he wrote the lyrics and dropped the verse on the song in exchange for J. Cole agreeing to collaborate with him on a future project, or at least appear on Cam's popular It Is What It Is podcast. Now, Cam is alleging that 2 years after recording the song, J. Cole did not do either. He's saying that Ready 24 was recorded in 2022, and he continued to constantly communicate with J. Cole, who repeatedly stated he was not available for the podcast. So basically, he's saying he reneged on him. He also says the next music collaboration between them never materialized, despite the efforts by Cam to put it together. He says he hasn't been properly compensated, and he wants a judge to declare him co-author of Ready 24 and order a full accounting of any money earned by the song so he can get his share. Now, he's saying the song has made in excess of about $500,000. J. Cole has not responded. I know I hadn't really heard of the song. When I was listening to it, I was like, are we sure it made $500,000?
Do they count that on streams? If it got a lot of cussing in it, it's not getting radio time. It might be popular, underground. Like those.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Well,
So how they kind of Beyonce streams?
Streams. You get paid for radio plays, streams. But you got to think, when you post these videos, social media too, so you get your YouTube check, your Facebook check, TikTok. So you get royalties on all of those.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. Who ready to get their royalties?
Me.
Diddy.
Oh.
Baby Diddy said, I'm tired of y'all. I'm ready to get out. And they saying his projected prison release date has been revealed. He could be getting out sooner than y'all might think. Now, according to reports, Diddy is scheduled to be a free man just in time for my birthday, May 8th, 2028. My birthday on the 13th. Make sure I get a lot of that Johnson & Johnson oil before he get out. And of course, that was shady. And of course, that's if Donald Trump doesn't pardon him sooner than that. Now, however, it's worth noting that this date is not set in stone, and there are various factors that could change this, either moving it forward or pushing it back. He'll also be credited with roughly a year of time served, having remained in jail since his arrest in 2024 of September. So
We'll see. Bless his spirit.
I know.
We love Diddy.
I know you do. You're looking very oily today, Gary. For more information on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at Shamea Morton. Coming up next, Rock T got the HBCU No on Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
What it do, ladies and gentlemen, billy goats, cats, squirrels, and rabbits, whatever you may be. Rock T's in the building for another HBC. You know, we gonna always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Oh, let's head on back down to Spelman College, founded in 1881. Shout out to the White and Columbia Blue Jaguars. Oh, we about to talk about one of y'all's former students. Graduated from Spelman College, earning her BA in speech and drama. I'm talking about that Marcelite J. Harris. She became the first African-American female general officer of the United States Air Force. Received service medals and decorations including the Bronze Star, the Presidential Unit Citation, and the Vietnam Service Medal. She's a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and was appointed by President Barack Obama to serve as a member of the Board of Visitors for the United States Air Force Academy. I'm talking about that Marcelite J. Harris, another proud HBCU alum of Spelman College. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want to share your HBCU story, or if you have someone you want us to spotlight, follow and DM us on Instagram at HBCU Know.
Good morning, Ricky. Okay, I got a question, but don't answer it yet, okay? The question is, when is the last time you've seen a ghost? Okay, listen to this, guys. In a new poll, 60% of Americans say they've actually seen one of these 13 paranormal experiences. That's a lot. 35% of those people say they felt a presence or an unknown energy. So listen, 32% have smelled an unexplained odor. 31% have heard an unexplained sound or music. 26% have heard the voice of someone who wasn't there. 23% have seen lights or other devices turn on or turn off without explanation. 16% have seen a door open or close without explanation. And 7%, Ricky, say they've actually seen a demon. Now, among the 16, yes, a demon, like a devil, a demon. Now, among the 16% of Americans who claim they've seen a ghost, more people say that, they were good ghosts. Gaspers. And yeah, this may go without saying, but people who've lived in a house they thought was haunted, of course, are more likely to say that they've experienced many paranormal events. Now, have y'all ever
My oldest daughter will not stay in my house by herself. And I don't understand it because everybody said my house feels warm and it feels filled with love and pictures. But my oldest daughter, she be freaked out. She ain't gonna stay at my house, stay at our house by herself.
Yeah, but what was on that land before you were there? Like, you never know. It could be some Native Americans.
Trees.
Yeah,
Okay.
But I'm just saying, I have smelled, like, my dad used to smoke a pipe, and I have smelled that smell before. Like, when I've been by myself and be like, oh my gosh, Dad, are you here? Because I'm weird like that.
And nobody was smoking the pipe.
Nobody. I was on my way to work in the morning at like 4 a.m. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Shamea, you ain't never got creeped out of your house?
Absolutely.
Really?
The steps crack. You think you hear something downstairs in the basement? Absolutely. Are you serious?
But
Yes.
by now you don't all y'all know the noises of your house? Your house got the
But
ice maker.
still.
Like if I sleep down in the basement, the refrigerator down there, it be chunking out ice in the middle of the night, and I got used to the sounds.
So my problem is I'll watch something like Unsolved Mysteries.
Why?
And then
Exactly.
Before you go to bed, that music in your head all night.
Yes,
That be y'all.
it is. Then you feel like somebody chasing you up the steps. There's nobody behind you.
I do run up the steps now. I do go to Shamea. I have never walked up the steps when it's dark in the basement. You going up the steps. I don't know why I take off running up them damn steps to this day. I ain't never grew out of it. I run up the steps, and I don't never go up all. I skip a step. I be running like that.
Like the ghost can't keep up with you if you skip a step.
Gary, you ain't got creeped out yet?
No. Well, you know what? Sometimes it look like I'll see something, but then I just tune it out or whatever because I'm just scared. Because I watch it.
It be your own shadow, huh?
Exactly that. But when I watch those shows on TV 100, for my man and all that stuff, it make me nervous, honey. So I keep the light on a little bit.
Hell is a little bit.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I had the stove light on. Yeah,
all black people do that.
Yeah. But have you ever driven and seen a light, like when you're driving in the car and the light goes off, the street light? You know what I mean? When you go under it, the street light goes off and you're like, oh my God.
that's scary.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, I don't be freaked out about nothing.
Yeah.
Except the basement, Ricky. You already told us you run from the basement.
I'll run up the steps when I turn the basement light off. The basement is pitch black dark. Ooh. So when I'm going back upstairs, I always take a little jog, get on up there quick or whatever. But I still would turn around and sleep in the basement with the lights off, and it don't bother me.
Yep.
Because, I leave all of my windows and doors are open. I can see outside. You know what I'm saying? My house is not closed in. I like curtains open where I won't feel closed in. Or whatever. That's why nobody likes to say, they say you got all these open windows and doors or whatever.
Yes, honey.
Yeah, they don't bother me.
He a child of God. He covered under the blood.
Well, he sure is covered. Yeah. His
I walk
house
around
is big
with my drawers on and give my neighbors a good little view. If she want to look at all she got to do is look at that kitchen window, boy. She see that thing, had them drawers.
Hey, go to commercial.
It's not that I have a problem with her. Jasmine who? I know it ain't the Jasmine I think you talking about. No, Nikki is cool. Nikki really is cool. Nikki be stinking. I don't have a problem with Asia. She have a problem with me. Tisha who? Williams? Oh, you know she stole Lisa's boyfriend. It don't matter if it was in the 7th grade. You are who you are. Shanidra who? Charmaine with the cockeye? Okay, yeah, she's fine. Yeah, I like Charmaine. Christina, she laughed too loud. I don't have a problem with Patrice. It's her sister that I don't like. I'm not dealing with Alexis because she owe me money. I don't feel like going over 10 years because she got too many kids. Okay, but which Monique are you talking about? Are you talking about the big Monique or the Monique that drive to Maxima? Because big Monique, she fine. But Maxima Monique, I do not fool with Lacey because she be up and down, up and down. Sometimes she speak, sometimes she don't. You know, I can't tell, and pick up on energies like I can because, you eat a lot of processed foods. But I can tell, and it's a no for me.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a T in the Collier of the day. Gary!
Good morning.
Introduce our special guest, Gary.
Yes, good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Shamea. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Baby, Miss Rita Darling is finally speaking out. Now, if y'all don't know who Miss Rita Darling is, let me tell you who she is. She's the ex-fiance, y'all, of comedian Michael Blackson and mother, y'all, of his 4-month-old son, Mikey. She has finally, y'all, responded, baby, to his public apology, y'all, where he confessed to having a child, honey, behind this woman's back, y'all. And Miss Darling said, honey, that she's not here for Blackson's apology at all. And here's what this girl had to say, baby. She said, I don't normally respond, baby. She said, but let's just agree that was the most pathetic post or apology I ever. She said, I'm walking in peace. She said, I'm guided by God's grace. She said, my energy belongs to my 4-month-old son, not to negativity. She said, people always tell me they are embarrassed for me or it's getting embarrassing at this point. She said, but for me, when love runs that deep, you stop seeing the man and start seeing the boy who just wanted to be loved. And that's what breaks you. She said, I just didn't just love. She said, I understood the pain, the innocence, the child in him. She said, with that said, I take full accountability for his staying in the circus too long. She said, his type was never me because I'm a real woman. That is what happens when you hold a man down 100%, honey. And she continued to say, people always tell me they are embarrassing me or it's getting embarrassing at this point. But for me, she said, when love runs that deep, she said, it just is what it is. She said, you stop seeing the person, but she's finally speaking out. Now, if y'all know what's going on, now, Special K, you're kind of familiar with this story as well. Michael Blackson had a baby with this woman.
Right.
And then had another baby with another woman.
But she kind of knew what the deal was when she was with him. She knew he liked a lot of activity outside of their situation. And when you're dealing with a man who lets you know up front that that's how you get down, you should know that this is what you're risking.
But he wouldn't have had a kid.
Right. But if you okay with him slinging it outside of the house,
you got to understand that that's one of the risks that you taking. You're a grown woman. She knew this.
But that don't
he didn't
make
lie
it
to her. He told her up front,
He
look,
told
you
her
know I got
no.
side chicks. You know I got situations. So if you got a man that's that honest with you, you know he might be out there raw dogging.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. All that being
I'm not
said,
saying I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well,
he told her what it was up front.
But when
She might have thought she was getting a pig in a blanket, not a raw dog. I mean,
Yeah, but
The pig in the blanket.
that's a new one
that
on me.
blanket in that
Pig in the
the dog in a blanket.
You put something on it.
But it's sad. I feel sorry for Rita, though. I don't care if a man tell you that or not, though. You still should at least have some kind of decency.
Yeah.
And just be a decent human being. Though.
Let my
Again.
baby be one first before you bring
But
another
again,
one
if you open the door to that, that's like them people who be having them, multiple folks in and out of their bedroom.
Yeah,
you
but-
opening the door to some things coming in that you don't want to deal with.
Yeah, but still, you got to realize something. Like I said before, kids grow up to be adults, and he's gonna regret that one day, honey. When that child come home and say, "Daddy, you did this and you did that, honey," to mom, and mom was in love with you, and she stood by your side, and you stayed in that circle.
And he gonna
too
say,
long.
"Well, son, I told your mama I was, I told your mama what I was."
Yeah.
God
when
forbid he
when
end
we
up
got
being like his
together.
daddy.
Well, hopefully pray for tonight. So let's just keep Rita lifted up in prayer, honey. Hopefully she find a man that's gonna love her and take care of her and be good to her, because honey, evidently the one she with now is not doing a good job at it. So we're gonna move on. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Tina Knowles, baby. They said this girl turned heads, honey, at the Angel Ball the other night, honey. They said Miss Tina Knowles, the glamorous mother of superstars Beyonce and Solange Knowles, baby. She stepped out for the Angel Ball in New York City the other night, and they said she absolutely stole the show. Now, the 70-year-old fashion icon, businesswoman, and philanthropist looked radiant, honey, in a sleek gown and glowing makeup as she walked the red carpet, honey, at the high-profile charity event. But they said, but honey, while many people praised her elegance, others couldn't, honey, just notice, honey, that Miss Tina look has changed. They say a bit lately, sparkling plenty of chatter online. Some people say, baby, Miss Tina looked younger than Beyonce, honey, but photos of the event show that Tina looking slimmer and more defined than in years past, with a sharper facial feature and a noticeably, honey, toned frame. Now, fans quickly took to social media to comment saying, baby, she looked different, stronger, and even a little more chiseled. And Miss Tina is looking amazing, honey. A lot of people saying, honey, this girl, some people say, honey, her face is snatched. Now, when people say your face is snatched, now, Shamea, you know what they be trying to imply.
I know, but ain't nothing wrong with a little touch-up. Mama Tina is slaying at her age, and I hope it look that good.
Yeah, but
Send
honey,
me the doctor's number.
Right? Same.
She does look good.
She looks amazing. But Ricky,
Yeah.
she's 70 though. How
It
you
don't matter.
look at 70?
It don't matter. I mean, she get to look how she want to look. She have the means to look the way she would like to look.
Yeah, Kris Jenner do it. Ain't nobody complaining.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Right.
too,
Kris Jenner, 116, look like she 12.
Yeah.
I mean, you see how good Cicely Tyson looked when she ran.
Wait a minute.
What?
And
She
y'all
did
saw-
look good.
She did, and then Maya Angelou.
Yeah.
Nobody
Wait a
said
minute, Maya Angelou, hold on.
Well,
Still I rise.
I'm gonna need some receipts on that one.
okay, y'all, honey.
I think you just throwing names out there.
We just throwing names.
Damn, Maya
Just
Angelou.
be gentle, honey. But anyway, she looks amazing. So congratulations to Miss Tina. Hopefully she find love again, because she's going through her second divorce and what have you. And I mean, she looks amazing. And I think there's a man out there for her, so she should find him. And it's good that I think if more men would do more tweaking, this would be a better world. But men are just not tweaking their faces or whatever, or exercising
We
as
don't
much
be
as women are
caring.
doing.
We don't be
Y'all
caring.
sure don't. Y'all don't care at all, honey. And y'all expect somebody to just love you, honey, with sagging jaws.
You got money, you ain't got to do all that.
Just throw a chain on it.
What that
Well,
means?
Gary, didn't you say you was gonna get your chin lifted?
And Rick, I was looking at myself on the boat this doggone week.
big old
Golly, I gotta get something done to
Yeah,
my
you
chin.
might get an opportunity to get back with Lick'em Larry.
This conversation in front
Booty
of
and
guests.
James.
Yeah, that would be so nice, honey. Then I could feel mighty real then after that, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors, and I'm glad you put it. If they listening, y'all, if they ain't dead, please call me. The color today, y'all, is carmine. On the high end, you say carmine, and on the low, you say beautiful red. That's the color for today, honey. Yeah.
Hey, Gary, get a big shout out to all the people that be doing rodeos, man. We get invited to rodeos, but I went, and after I saw it, I decided not to go. So don't look at y'all cell phones. I took y'all the video, but don't post it.
Where is
Hey, y'all give it up for Gary with the C. All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. I got the wake up call. Y'all get in the 8669. Ricky, here we go.
Wake up,
want to give a big shout out to all of our affiliates and everybody out there this morning that's listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We appreciate you. We thank you. We thank y'all. We hope y'all make it to work safe. We hope everybody is safe. We hope everybody is blessed. The phone lines are kind of messed up right now, so we just shout out this morning. Anybody you got rock?
Oh, man, shout out to everybody in Funky Town, Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Man, you know what? I was on the West Coast, and people still listen to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show online. So everybody listening online, baby.
LA, stand up. Let's go.
What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Kansas City, wake up. In Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, y'all, the time right now is 28 minutes after the hour. Y'all coming up, man. There's so much going on in the news. It's time for the good, the bad, and the what the hell Wednesday. All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about the time for the good, the bad, and the what the hell Wednesday. I'm so excited about this. Let's get this thing started because you know we got to always start that thing off with some good news. What up, Alfreda?
Well, Ricky, what's up? Listen to this. Here's the good news. Texas police are praising the heroic efforts of two officers who saved a baby who was pinned under a car following a crash that actually resulted in a mother and her 1-year-old child being ejected from the car. Now, the officer was able to reach the child after the car was lifted with the help of bystanders and pull that child to safety from underneath the car. One of the officers started CPR on the girl, and eventually the child let out a cry, letting the officers know that she was okay. The mother and daughter are both now recovering from the accident thanks to those heroic officers. So good on them.
I saw that.
Big shout out to all the officers and people that work for the fire department all over the country. We thank you for your service. Yes. And it's a lot of them genuinely out here helping people and showing that people that they care in these days and times with everything that's going on. So that's a great story, a good feel-good story. But now we got to switch gears. We got Shamea from the Real Housewives of Atlanta with a little bit of bad news today. What up, Shamea?
I know, Ricky. The bad news is that a Texas man is behind bars after he allegedly shot his neighbor last week because he thought her horse was getting too fat. Yes, you heard me right. Lee David Stroll is being charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Now, the Polk County Sheriff's Office responded to a call about a shooting on Wilson Road. They found a woman suffering from several gunshot wounds. Now, the victim told the investigators that her neighbor shot her in the arm and possibly in the back because he was upset that she kept feeding her own horse that was kept on his property with permission. Now, he did not want this horse to get too fat. Deputies said they set up a perimeter and a warrant. After they searched his house, they showed evidence that connected him to the shooting. He was found in a wooded area that's like near the home, and he was taken into custody. I'm like, how crazy is that? You can't get mad at me because I'm feeding my horse.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Come on.
The horse is supposed to be fat.
Yeah, they don't
skinny ass horse.
Right.
He was just horsing around.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Special K, what's going on in the what the hell news?
All right, so this is weird and scary. A truckload of what's described as aggressive monkeys allegedly infected with COVID and multiple sexually transmitted diseases. Yeah, okay. Is running loose through Mississippi right now after a truck overturned on the interstate and released this pack of diseased lab primates. Now, the truck carrying the cartload of monkeys from a research center affiliated with Tulane University careened into a ditch in Mississippi. The 40-pound monkeys carrying COVID, hepatitis C, and herpes and are aggressive to humans, the department warned. The department advised anybody who sees these monkeys call 911 and stay as far away from it as possible.
Don't call 911, call the Dallas Zoo.
Now, as a side note, wait a minute, Tulane University refuted the sheriff department's report that the animals were infectious. So we don't know whether they're infectious or whether you should.
Are we
they
sure
were taking
that
the monkeys.
Just in Mississippi, it's a lot of monkeys running around.
No,
like this.
No, the truck fell over. The truck fell over in Mississippi, but they're probably taking them back to the Dallas Zoo. See, that's why when you go to the zoo, you go to the Fort Worth Zoo. You don't go to the Dallas Zoo.
You're right. It's true.
It's two different zoos, Josh. We lived in Dallas. We know it's two
different kind of animals.
Yeah, because
the Fort Worth Zoo, they got a regular line. The Dallas Zoo got a line with a receding hairline.
It's a Rottweiler with a wig on.
They got a 5'8" giraffe.
The Fort Worth Zoo, the lions roar.
Yeah.
The Dallas Zoo, they yawn.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. They got
Y'all gonna get off Dallas though.
They got a Rottweiler smoking cigarettes. Black Tony, where you at?
I'm stuck right now.
What's up, man? Come on, man.
Right
Before you get to that, everybody that was on the Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage Cruise, and I know I talked about it the other day, I'm still getting emails and text messages and phone calls and messenger. And people hit me up on TikTok. Like, what happened to Black Tony? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to show up for people, man. People showing up for you.
I told them folk what happened, son. I told them folk what happened.
Okay.
But right now, that ain't neither here nor there.
Okay, why you not at
really
work now?
what I'm concerned about right now.
Shamea is here from the Housewives of Atlanta. The real Housewives of Atlanta.
You think I don't want to be there to meet her? You think I don't want to be there right now?
And boy, you know that thing. Boy, she thicker than cold grits.
And I want my good outfit here too. So like, I just was hoping
you think
you
You think I don't want to be there? You think I'd rather be here dealing with what I'm dealing with right now?
What you dealing with?
I'm stuck.
Stuck where?
At Quick Trip.
Yep. Nah, Quick Trip. Is it the hot dogs?
No, I thought that Quick Trip to give me a slushy. I've been here since 5:15. I started that Quick Trip to give me a slushy.
Yeah.
You know, I mixed the red with the Coca-Cola with the blue raspberry.
Yeah.
You know, I fit my slush. And I started drink. I wanted to drink a little bit of it to make sure I had it mixed up right.
Right.
I wanted to drink a little bit of it if I would have paid for it. But I sucked it too hard. I sucked on it real hard and fast. And it froze my brain over. And I think I gave myself a stroke.
So you have a brain freeze from a slushy.
Yeah, it'll go away.
I think I gave myself a whole stroke. My whole left side of my body froze. I'm still standing in front of the slushy machine. I can't move.
So, Black Tony, let me get it right. You sucked it real hard with one of them big straws.
Yeah, I had sucked on it real fast because it was so good. I sucked it too hard and too fast, and it froze my head up.
Black Tony, let me get this right. Talking about the big red straws.
Yeah.
So when you suck on it, so you took the big red straw and put it in your mouth. And you sucked on it real hard.
Yeah, I sucked it real hard, and I sucked it too fast. You can't suck it real fast because it make your brain freeze up. And now I gave myself a stroke. I need y'all to call the ambulance.
So did you suck it so hard till you had a vein popping out of your middle of your forehead?
I think so, because my whole left side over.
So I can eat 2 full pieces with 2 orders of wings and the order of cheesy bread. But after I finish, you know I'm still hungry. And I start thinking about what I'm gonna have next.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
No reason on the morning show. Gary has the tea and the Collier of the day. Gary, what up, man?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Shamea. Good morning, America. Good morning to you, honey. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. R&B singer Miss Summer Walker, baby. This girl is speaking out, and they're saying she was brutally honest, y'all, on her. She did a recent appearance, y'all, on a podcast. Now they're saying, y'all, that the 29-year-old mom of 3 said that she is not. Repeat, hear what I said. She's not interested in men romantically. Now, Summer said, baby, she dates men, she drains their bank accounts, then she leaves them broke. Now, she said, when you go broke, she said, I will leave.
She said that?
She sure did. And she was very honest because a lot of women are tired of just lying to men now and to people, so they are speaking out and letting the truth be told. She said that, honey, that when she dates men, she drains their bank accounts, she leaves them broke. She said, when you go broke, she said, I will leave you. She said that, honey. And I mean, hey, she got to do what she got to do. Now, she said that men are providers, and that's it. She said, I am not attracted to them. She said, when asked her if she seeks out her victims, Summer said, no, I never chase. She said, I only attract. And if you came and talked to me, she said, that is definitely your fault.
Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater.
Yes, Lord. Honey. She's definitely. She looked, honey. She spoke to the camera and she addressed some missing women. She said, honey, also known as ride or die. She said, ladies. She said, honey, if you try, honey, to ride or die, you will, in fact, die. She said, honey, don't do that mess no more. She said, you look stupid. Later, Miss Summer said that she's not a man-hater. She just doesn't like today's soft men anymore. No, she said she don't like it.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, and she ain't been put to sleep yet. That's it.
Well, that must be she because she don't like it.
Then, Ricky, talk your trash.
She ain't had that foot put on that neck yet. Wait,
I
stop
guess
all
she
that,
hasn't,
all that
honey.
talking.
But she said she don't like it, honey. Rick, she said she don't like y'all today's soft men, honey.
That ain't nothing but a bunch of talk.
Well, I believe something.
Change all that.
Well, she said y'all could provide, but she said, honey, like men, she said y'all just don't. She said the girls need love, and she said singles recently she broke up with her actor boyfriend, rapper Lil Meat, amid the cheating rumor, because he was cheating. They said allegedly he was cheating.
Well, he was just helping people with the groceries. That was it.
Is that what that was? Mm-hmm. She said his life is terrible now. She said, honey, and she went on and on. But I don't blame her. I mean, but women are sick of men. Women do. I mean, men are soft. Today's man is soft.
Well, Ricky said old school. He not a part of that community.
Ricky can say anything on the radio, child. But anyway,
he'll take her through that.
Messy.
It ain't messy. But I don't blame her though. Break them, honey. Just take the money, get your money, do what you need to do, and go on with your life though. Because you see, this woman went through a lot. That man cheated on her, so now she's hurt. And
it's just a matter of time for the right man to come along and love her and treat her the right way, treat her with respect and make her feel like the queen that she is, and put her to sleep. And you mix that with putting her to sleep.
Yes, sir.
She ain't gonna all that'll change.
But they in a coma.
Remember how we all was before we found Jesus? That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. So but anyway, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Shannon Sharp, honey, he is upset. He is very upset, y'all, with friends who stopped talking, honey, and who stopped taking his phone calls, y'all. He said when he was sued by a former girlfriend. Now, Shannon's former girlfriend, filed a $50 million lawsuit, and all she got was $20 million. But, honey, she's happy her family is richer than they ever been before. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the ESPN guy parted ways, honey, with Shannon, honey, back in July. That's what she did, honey, and, she announced all this other stuff. But they're saying, y'all, that Shannon aired out his former friends in a recent episode of his Nightcap podcast with his co-host Ocho Cinco and Joe Johnson. Now, the former NFL star, he expressed, y'all, his gratitude toward Ocho Cinco for sticking by his side. He also expressed how hard it is, y'all, to trust people who ghost him, which I definitely understand that. He said, quote, I don't want y'all to, honey, have the wrong impression. He said, but I'm just very guarded now. He said, there are very few people that you, honey, can actually trust. And for me, Shamea, I'm sure you can read stuff like that. Absolutely. He said, there are so many people, y'all, Ocho said, and he told Joe, that used to call him. He said, they used to call him, Ricky, that used to, and they used to text him. He said, honey, but I ain't heard from none of them since that situation happened. He said, I don't wish this on nobody. But what it did do, it was really, and showed him, honey, who's really, really there. And he also is upset, y'all, that party invitations, Ricky, this is the sad part that made me cry, y'all. He said party invitations even stopped coming.
Oh, not y'all took him off the invite list.
Yep, they don't even invite him to parties no more, y'all.
That's messed up.
Yes, he said there's a lot of people on the peripheral, honey, on peripheral. He said when things were going well, he said we were at the apex. He said getting invited to everything. He said I'm talking about ain't nothing, and nobody called.
You know what?
Does that really happen? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that happens. But it's value. Like, do you really want to be invited to everything, or the things that you should be at? Like, let that.
And if they don't want you there, do you want to be there?
You don't want to be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about the quantity. It's about quality.
Well, yeah, true. Right, but honey, when people be up in your face, but now a lot of people say, well, Shannon, oh, really? So that's what you're trying to say now? So one Instagram user said, bruh, honey, you are not a victim, honey. You got down with that young YT girl, honey, after you was born multiple times on your own platform. And another person wrote, look, you 50 years old, honey, and let a child trick you out of your bag and career. He said, who fault is it? And a third person commented, sometimes people distance themselves from bad people. They didn't know, honey, you was out here, honey, wilding out like that. So, hey, we just pay people to do so. A lot of people say, stop crying, Shannon.
Yeah,
you
that's
did it on your own.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, but he was in love, though.
No, he wasn't in love.
You don't think he was in love?
Nah, he was turned out.
Nah, with that girl. Yeah, baby, he got that my milk of magnesia. She took it. She took him through that.
Last year he paid $20,000 for a dog, and this year he paid $20 million for some cat.
Well, there's that.
My Lord.
Call me a kitten.
Oh, my Lord Jesus. Well, we got to shout and lift in prayer. Y'all, it's sad. I feel so bad that people, but I mean, that goes to show you, people, you think people like you and know you and stuff like that, but honey, when you go through something, that's how it really, that's why I don't get close to people, honey. So I would say hi and bye, girl. We ain't for to have no tea or wine, honey. We gonna just say hi. So,
Big purr. I got a black cat over here. You think you want to buy, want to pet it?
Wait a minute.
All right now, Shamea. All right, the color today, honey, one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Carmine. On the high end, you say Carmine, and on the lunch, you say beautiful red, y'all. That's the color for today.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up and Gary with a T if you would.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so Rick Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Wellness Wednesday, and we got the one and only, blessed to have him this morning. The one and only Dr. M.J. Collier is back to help you stay healthy. Dr. Collier, good morning. How you feeling?
I am feeling wonderful. Rickey Smiley, good morning. Good morning, Rock T, Special K, Gary with the T, Alfreda's, and special studio guest from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Shamea. So you got a rocking host this morning, and we are so glad to be a part of it, Ricky. So, Ricky, guess what? Today's topic will be about keeping the young people safe on Halloween. I know you got 2 young daughters now, and Halloween is going to be an eventful time. Emergency rooms are full of children. I did not know this. This is one of the hottest nights particularly for children hospital ERs because of Halloween. So each Halloween, emergency rooms are bombarded with children that have preventable injuries. So we're talking about injuries that occur because so many children are walking around from house to house in the dark. We see injuries also related to food items, everything from upset stomachs, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, to full-blown allergic reactions. So I'm going to give you 3 tips, Ricky, on how to keep young people safe and avoiding tricks that will result in you needing treatment. Okay, 1. When walking around, wear bright colors or reflective tape. This is a common sense thing, but one of the biggest problems, pedestrian fatalities are 40 to 50% higher on Halloween compared to any other day of the year. So children are getting hit by cars, and this is a problem. When trick-or-treating is later in the day, the visibility is limited. That's why we see more injuries. We can increase visibility, once again, with reflective tape, glow sticks, or flashlights. Also, remind young trick-or-treaters to look both ways when crossing the street and stay on sidewalks when you have them in the neighborhood. And don't walk around texting or scrolling on your phone while walking in the street. At all. That is a big problem. Everybody's trying to post and take selfies and not paying attention to their surroundings, and so that makes them very susceptible to injury. Okay, and something you may not think about, Ricky, don't get tripped up by the costume or the costume accessories. You see people in pirate outfits walking around with these long swords that are too long for the child's height, and then you can have on a costume that doesn't quite fit. So you have long pants legs, or even capes on costumes, or the costume is loose-fitting. So children will trip and fall, and so that is a big problem as well. And also with adults, Ricky, this is something I didn't think about. Adults putting up Halloween decorations or taking them down tomorrow or the day after, that would be the problem. So if you're giving out candy at your house, you want to have a well-lit walkway free of any trip hazards. Don't run any power cords or lights or props in the walk area.
Okay.
Last, Ricky, number 3. Check your kids' candy stash. Remember, when you were growing up, you had to be worried about razor blades, straight pins, nails, or tacks being put in the candy. Now, you have to inspect any and all items before your kids eat them. Also, make sure the kid has eaten a healthy meal before going out trick-or-treating. Hungry kids will overeat candy, have GI upset, stomach aches, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and certain candies can cause a choking risk. Popcorn, jelly beans, sticky candies, and candies with nuts in younger children. Also, known and unknown food allergies may manifest themselves. Sometimes kids don't know that they're allergic to something until they get exposed to it on Halloween. Dispose of any unwrapped candies, and something new to watch for, Ricky. Cannabis edibles that look like regular candy. People are slipping this into their stash thinking it as a joke or a trick. Hospitals are treating cases of cannabis injection already, just under normal circumstances. So Halloween is something you have to look out. So if you see the older kids and the teenagers in your neighborhood going go into that one house, it seems to be buried or oval or popular, make sure they're not handing out cannabis edibles there. Okay.
Right.
So parents, keep your children safe, make Halloween fun, and avoid a trip to the emergency room that could be avoided by following those 3 tips for a safe Halloween. All right,
Let's go. All right, let's go to the phone. Y'all, Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I would like to ask the doctor, when you use the bathroom, the number 2, and you taking your medication, why do you see that medication back in the stools?
Okay, because sometimes the capsule or the delivery mechanism for that medication is intact. So don't think that is an intact pill. Oftentimes that is a slow release formulation, and you're just seeing the capsule. You should have absorbed the medication, so that means it's going through you and not getting stuck. So that's good. I'm also glad to see that you're looking back and inspecting what's coming out. People always deny it, but everybody is concerned about what's coming out. Everybody looks in the toilet to see what happened. So that's a good thing that you're doing. So that's what's happening. It's just the capsule or the delivery mechanism. No problem with that.
All right, y'all, Dr. Collier, good morning.
I want to ask Dr. Collier, how did he treat neuropathy? I have tingling in my hands and feet. Should I go to my PCP, a white lady doctor, or a black doctor, or get a chiropractor?
Okay, all of the above would be appropriate. So neuropathy is usually a problem with nervous innervation. It can be that the nerves are not getting enough nutrients, so that's why I recommend anti-inflammatories like vitamin D3 at 5,000 international units per day, omega-3 fish oil, and also your C vitamins are good for nervous neuropathy. You can treat those medications with medications like Neurontin or gabapentin. Also, there's one called Lyrica. Neuropathy is a big problem, particularly in patients with diabetes. The primary therapy is controlling the diabetes. If you control the diabetes, the neuropathic symptoms will improve, but it is a combination of therapies. You can see your primary care, you can see a neurologist, chiropractor, or a podiatrist. A podiatrist will probably be number 1 on that list because they have some new laser-based therapies that can help improve circulation and help with neuropathy. But you need to stay on top of that because neuropathy can result in problems like ingrown toenails or damage or injuries to the foot that can ultimately result in foot infections and loss of the foot. So you want to make sure that you're staying on top of that.
All right, y'all, Dr. Collier, good morning.
I gave my mom a kidney. I have 1 kidney. So what should I be doing to save the kidney that I have because my creatinine numbers elevate?
Okay, if your creatinine is elevated, one, you need to drink more water. That is a number 1 key sign of dehydration. So 8 to 10 glasses of water per day, not counting anything else that you're drinking. So, and if you drink something other than water, iced tea, soda, Jack Daniels, whatever it is, you also get a glass of water. You finish the primary drink, you finish the glass of water. If you get a refill on the primary drink, you get a refill on the water. That pretty much guarantees that you are getting enough fluids in. The major measurement for a kidney function is what's called the glomerular filtration rate, which tells you how effectively and how efficiently your kidneys are filtering your blood. The GFR should be 60 or higher. If it is less than 60, then you have a diagnosis of chronic kidney disease, CKD, that can be from stages 1 to 4. So very important. The kidneys are one of the organs that can regenerate and repair itself. The liver is the other one. Every other organ in your body, when you wear it out, use it up, is gone. You can't fix it. But it's very important that you stay on top of your kidney health since you've donated the kidney. If you have high blood pressure, control your blood pressure. If you have diabetes, control your diabetes. If you have high cholesterol, control your high cholesterol. Taking all 3 of those types of medications will help prolong renal function.
All right, man. Hey, if you have any questions for Dr. MJ Collier, there's some good information this morning. Anybody have any phone calls? Hit us up. The phone lines are wide open. 866-9-RICKY. 866-9-RICKEY. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We're still taking your medical questions this morning with the one and only Dr. MJ Collier. Let's go to the phones right now. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I'd like to ask the doctor, every time I eat something spicy or even look at something spicy, I start breaking out in sweat. I mean, just sweat. I can't even go to a Mexican restaurant without just sweating profusely off of something spicy. It don't really have to be hot, just spicy.
Okay, so that is just your body's natural response to the spices. There are probably spices that you can tolerate, including things like hot sauce, but some of the other spices that they use in ethnic foods like Mexican and Indian just don't agree with you. So you make a conscious decision, okay, I'm going to eat this, but I'm going to perspire and sweat, or I'm going to avoid it so that I don't have that problem. It's not a pathological issue. It's just something that happens to you. But if it happens to you, and it's 1 out of 1,000,000 people, it's 100%. So I clearly understand your disdain for that, but particularly if you like spicy foods. But just understand that doesn't have any clinical significance.
Ooh-wee. All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Okay, I want to ask Dr. Collier this. I was told by a doctor not to take calcium for my bones because calcium deposits could get in your heart. But he said there were a lot of other things that you could take for your bones. Okay, I do have rheumatoid arthritis, and I wanted to know what would he suggest a person take for bone health. Thank you.
Okay. Number one supplement for bone health, vitamin D3 at a therapeutic dose of 5,000 international units. A lot of people take vitamin D, but they take it at a dose that doesn't help you. 500 international units, 1,000 international units, which are common over-the-counter doses that are available, but you have to go for at least 2,000, but usually 5,000 is what's the therapeutic dose that you need to do.
Daily.
And that will help you. And then calcium in your diet. A lot of your meats products and things like broccoli have good calcium levels in them, so you don't necessarily have to take calcium supplements, but taking calcium does not necessarily put calcium deposits in your heart. Cholesterol does that, and then cholesterol can become calcified. So one of the things you have to be conscientious about. From the nutrition perspective, taking a calcium supplement, particularly something like Citracal, which is easier to absorb, calcium in combination with other products will help. But you should get enough calcium in your regular diet as long as you're taking vitamin D3.
All right, Sean, with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I need to ask the doctor when the lady's pH balance is off. They're not having any discharges or anything, but they just have that smell. Is it because of something that they're eating?
Okay, this goes along with what Gary was talking about on Monday. The vaginal flora, the biome in the vagina can be altered and give you an inappropriate balance that's loaded up with bad bacteria. So the thing you do for that, you take probiotics. They were talking about a probiotic lollipop, which I'm not sure. I have no idea what that could taste like because probiotics are nothing but good bacteria. So bypass the lollipop and just take a probiotic product that gets into your stomach and puts good bacteria all over the body. Probiotics are God's gift to good health. They help the GI tract. They help with vaginal health. They help with allergies, asthma, eczema, all of these problems. So probiotics are readily available. Just make sure that they have more than one type of bacteria and that the unit of measure is colony-forming units in the billions with a B, not the millions. Billions with a B, you want at least 3 types of bacteria colonies, so all your eggs aren't in one basket. But once you load up with the good bacteria, it will displace the bad bacteria, change the biome in the vagina, and improve the aroma coming from down there. Okay.
Hey, you might want to let Mr. Willie Lee look at it. Mr. Willie Lee, you think you just take a look up under the hood? Yeah. What you think she should do, Mr. Willie?
You got to get up under the hood and check that alternator and check that AC compressor. Make sure that thing smelling right. Got to change the fluid in there. Got bad fluid in there.
Rickey Smiley, I can be reached on all social media at AskDrMJ. Ask Dr. Media, Ask Dr. MJ.
Change that timing media.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
You're going to throw the rod up in there.
Hundreds of videos on various healthcare topics. Don't believe me, just watch.
Throw the rod.
Go to my official website, lipodrops.com, where you'll find information on Dr. Collier's vitamin D3 and lipoimmune, a unique combination of 7 different supplements, such as vitamin C, zinc, and elderberry extract, which will keep you healthy and help change that vaginal flora. Get your 2025-26 flu shot now available at your local pharmacy. And remember, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Hey, don't you dare go away. Get your underhood check. You're listening to Dr. MJ on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Fix a deal. Fix a deal.
Comedian Rita, Brent.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for Fix It Jesus. If Jesus can't fix it, it can't be fixed. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you
a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson State University's own comedian extraordinaire, have our own show every Monday night in Jackson, Mississippi. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for the one and only Rita Brent.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Shamea, let me introduce you right now to one of your new mentors right here.
Please.
Yes.
What's up, Shamea? How you doing?
Hey, best friend. Good.
Hey, twin.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Ricky. You already made my life. Jesus already done fixed it.
Hey, Rita, we're gonna. You got to get on that stage and show her the ropes because she's ready.
Okay, let's do it. And Ricky, the show is on Sunday nights at 10 on Fox 40 in Mississippi. And I got I got some good news about the ratings for the show, but I'll share that on another show. It's a bigger story that has taken over in Mississippi. I don't know if y'all heard about the monkeys on the loose in Mississippi yesterday. Did y'all hear about this at all?
You reported that today.
Yeah. Well, I'll just be a monkey's uncle because I thought it was a Halloween joke when I got the message. But this really happened, and I want to just share a little bit more about the story for those who don't know. Let's listen.
Here's Mola Lengi.
The urgent search for dangerous research monkeys that escaped from the wreckage of a crash on a Mississippi highway. Authorities say a truck carrying nearly 24 rhesus monkeys from Tulane University overturned on Interstate 59 in Jasper County. At least 6 monkeys escaping. Officials warning they might be aggressive towards people and were potentially infected with hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID.
They may have to neutralize something out here in a minute.
Police confirming all but one of the escaped monkeys have been euthanized for public safety reasons, adding they're still actively searching for that one monkey still on the loose.
Yeah.
That one monkey still on the loose.
Yeah, he out there.
He got video footage and everything.
Yeah.
Well, only Jesus can fix this. This ain't nothing humans can do. So I would just like to offer up a prayer for everybody in Heidelberg. So y'all bow your eyes and close your heads.
All right.
Dear Heavenly Father and monkey bread Jesus, Lord, we come to you today on behalf of the people in Heidelberg, Mississippi. There's some monkey business going on over there, Lord, and we need you to protect our people, Lord. Allegedly, what had happened was the song Monkey Swing came on in the radio and the monkeys got loose as a goose, Lord.
Yeah.
One monkey jumped out the truck. Then it was monkey see, monkey do, Lord. Now we need you to hide the kids, the wives, and the bananas, Lord. And be a fence around our non-melanated people who have a dangerous tendency to rescue animals, take them home, and try to make them pets, Lord. We rebuke that animal kingdom and Curious George spirit right now, Lord. And don't let the melanated don't let the melanated folks in the country get to the monkeys, Lord, and put them on the grill. Because I ain't about to be eating no monkey on a stick, Lord.
Right.
And we need you to send down your hazmat and antidote angels just in case the monkeys got the cooties, Lord. Because they say one monkey don't stop no show, but this one sure will. If it bites somebody, next thing you know, we all monkey zombies, Lord.
Right.
I tell you, the descendants of Caesar and Donkey Kong need to go on somewhere, Lord. And we pray that they find the remaining monkeys safe today, Lord.
Right now.
And put them behind monkey bars, Lord.
Yeah,
right now.
And give us a break, sweet Jesus. But between the bad weather and the divisive politics and our celebrities passing, we done had a monkey on our backs all year, Lord. Jesus. And we just can't handle no more monkeying around, Lord. We ask that you just help the monkeys rest in peace who are no longer with us. May they rest in jungle heaven, and we pray all these things in monkey bread Jesus' name. Amen.
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 Wow, don't stop no show.
That's right. And really let everybody know how you can be reached.
You can reach me on all social media at Rita Brent Comedy. That's RITABRENT Comedy on all social media. And look, I mean it. White folks, leave them monkeys alone. Don't y'all be trying to feed the monkey. Y'all get big and kill us all. So that's it. That's all I got.
Bubbles.
Rita Brent.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, time for the front page. What you got this morning now, Frida?
Well, Ricky, it's Wednesday, October 29th, and National Cat Day. But here's what's going on in the news. Just so you know. The Israeli-Palestinian war that Trump supposedly ended is far from over. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu just ordered powerful strikes on Gaza, accusing Hamas of breaking the ceasefire. And Israel says that newly discovered hostage remains match one of the victims recovered back in 2023. Meanwhile, Trump is appealing his New York hush money conviction, arguing it never should have even gone to court. He even asked a federal appeals court to move the case so he could claim presidential immunity. Now, this all stems from his 34 felony convictions for falsifying business records tied to hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 election. Hey, you should get off your phone. Like now. A psychologist at the Cleveland Clinic says our constant screen time may be doing more harm than we realize. He's saying that doom scrolling can heighten stress, anxiety, and even disrupt your sleep. He suggests using an alarm to remind yourself to step away, replacing the scroll with something uplifting and healthy like a walk or a hobby. And that warning may be hitting closer to home. Listen, new data from OpenAI shows that over 1 million people each week talk to ChatGPT about suicide. Now, a lot of people report feeling emotionally attached to AI, with more than 800 million weekly users and hundreds of thousands showing signs of mania or psychosis, or psychosis. Experts say it's a reminder that our screens aren't just tools anymore. They are actually shaping our mental health in very powerful ways. So step away from the screen. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Oh, yes, indeedy, man. The World Series is in full motion, ladies and gentlemen. Toronto Blue Jays even up the series 2 games apiece. They beat the LA Dodgers last night. If y'all ain't tuned in, please watch the World Series, man. It's amazing baseball in action. Michael Jordan, you know when he speaks, everybody listens, man. He was talking about load management, when NBA players take days off even when they're not injured.
It shouldn't be needed. I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove. It was something that I felt like, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy way up on top who probably worked his ass off to get a ticket. You have a duty that if they're wanting to see you, and as an entertainer, I want to show. I don't want to miss that opportunity. Now, physically, if I can't do it, then I can't do it. But physically, if I can do it and I just don't feel like doing it, that's a whole different lens.
Message.
No lies detected.
1,000%.
None.
Come on, players.
None. Not one lie was detected in what he just said.
I got to take a day off because I just want to rest.
Somebody,
man, come on, man.
You heard what he said. Somebody sitting in the balcony, worked their ass off to buy a ticket just for the opportunity to see you perform. He's absolutely right. I agree with it wholeheartedly.
Come on, man. And real quick, man, Kobe Bryant's last interview surfaced on the internet before the helicopter crash that took him from us too early. Now, he spoke about how he was never the best kid. He was never the best player when he was a kid, and he explained the plan that he put together to catch all the other kids who were better than him.
When I came back to the States, I wasn't the most athletic kid. I was really scrawny, like really, really skinny, and had like major knee issues because I was growing. So I was the dorky kid with high socks and big old knee pads. I had to look long term because in the here and now, I couldn't compete with these kids. I mean, there's kids that were like 12 years old with beards. Like, I can't. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, they're doing windmills and dunking backwards. And so I had to say, okay, this year I'm going to get better at that. Next year, this, and then so forth and so on. And then patiently, I was able to catch them.
Come on, man. Inch by inch, life is a cinch. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. One of the masters that ever do it. That's my quick sports report right there. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. We got Shamea putting it down for the Brent with the hot spot. Let's get it popping.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, that's 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. It is time for the hot spot. Sitting in for the one and only Brent. We got the one and only cast of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the one and only Shamea in the building.
Hey, best friends. I'm so excited to be sitting in for my girl, DeBrat, on Housewives. We love a good read, and that is exactly what I have for y'all. So Michelle Obama, our forever First Lady, is about to drop a new book, and it's titled The Look. The book focuses on her style while she was our nation's First Lady, and not only does she talk about her fashion in the book, but she talks about her hair. And black women, you know how we are about our hair. Now, we all know Michelle Obama can rock a good silk press, or she can rock them braids. Either way, she slays it. And she said she didn't think that the White House or the country as a whole was ready for the First Lady in braids, and she didn't want that to be a distraction. Now, she also said she understood the assignment, and as a black woman, she felt that she had to make sure the people could see her feminine side. Although, y'all love to call her an angry black woman. Her book, The Look, drops on November 4th. And if you're like me, I actually had her old book called Becoming back in 2018. It was such a good read. I ended up getting a journal. I went to her stadium, when she was at the arena. So you know she's going to do a whole tour with this one as well. You got to check in with her.
Yeah, but aren't most of y'all women wearing weaves now and wigs?
Well, some of us have edges like our First Lady. She had that, the Oprah look.
What edges?
And see, that's what I called y'all. Y'all called her an angry black woman because y'all would say stuff like that.
Oh no, I
and
love
we had to read you.
I loved her, honey, but I just was wondering when you said
she was always classy and on
so
point
classy.
every time I saw her.
Absolutely.
Always.
And you get to find out more about her look on November 4th, so make sure you get it now. Queen Latifah loves her some Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh.
Can't y'all just see them? They kind of seem like they make a good fit for each other.
Yeah, so she be her friend, yeah.
Stop.
She ain't finna leave Clay Aiken
at all.
Clay Aiken.
She joined the Jennifer Hudson show this week when she talked about
Clay Thompson.
Oh, Clay Thompson. My bad.
Same
Clay Aiken, Clay Thompson. It's the same thing.
Clay Aiken ain't got no interest in Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, no, it ain't. Sorry about that.
That's okay. She was on Jennifer Hudson's show this week. She talked about Meg being able to accomplish all those things and how proud she is of her. And she, if you don't recall, remember Queen Latifah was on stage with Meg when she was at Coachella in April. And it was one of the biggest surprises. She rocked the crowd when they did the UNITY anthem. It was a whole thing. But here's what she had to say about Megan.
She's so cool. She's so fun. She's so very talented. And strong in her spot. And I love that energy carrying hip hop into the future, of course. But she asked me to pop out at Coachella, and I was like, "What? For real? Okay.
What? You the queen?"
I mean, I had to bring it for her because I'm like, this is Coachella. We gotta take that thing down. You know what I mean? Like the people are gonna be ready. So I want to thank her again for having me. It was so much fun, and they worked so hard. Her dancers, just everybody. It was just good energy that night. Victoria Monet came out. Sierra came out.
Amazing. There was a time. If you saw it, the energy was felt even through the screen. And just, it was really good.
I wonder how Queen Latifah's friend felt about her saying those things about Meg. That's kind of was a little personal.
Well, I mean,
I would have kind of
she
felt.
can compliment her without it being anything romantic.
Oh, because I would have felt funny.
Man, you so damn messy. You should be looking for any damn thing to start saying.
Right.
That's why you had to run home from school every day.
I sure did, honey, with my books clutched to my chest.
Oh, well, you better keep your books clutched to your chest because they said Diddy gonna get out early.
Oh.
Yes, his projected release date has been revealed. Y'all, they're saying he's scheduled to be a free man just in time for tourist season, May 8th, 2028. And of course, that's if Donald Trump doesn't pardon him sooner than that. However, it's worth noting that this date is not set in stone, and there are various factors that could change this, either moving it forward or pushing it back. He'll also be credited with roughly a year of time served since he's been in jail since his arrest in September 2024.
Man, that's awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
Johnson & Johnson stocks are going to go back up. I need to go ahead and put my money on there right now.
Yes, honey. You need to go invest in some oil, honey, right now. Healing oil, that is.
Anointing oil. Hallelujah.
Okay.
For more information on those stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at Shamea Morton. Coming up next, Dwight Stone's got the praise mixed down on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.